Manuel Makoto Gonzalez, hijo de Carlitos at HiddenUX, and we have a question for you here. Should exams have extra time? So what they're talking about here is people with certain difficulties, learning difficulties. So I guess they're talking about maybe if you've got dyslexia or something like that, you're gonna be given some extra time. Should that be the case? Sure, why not? Like if you've got a little bit of a disadvantage, an extra bit of time, I don't think that will make too much difference. I don't think that's unfair, right? Because you're still in that artificial scenario. Like if a normal student gets 3 hours to do an exam, and then someone with some difficulties gets an extra hour, okay, they still need to rely on their memory, whatever they've revised, okay? They still need to call on that, right? They're not going to have access to Google, right? And just like more time to research the answers in that framework, right? It's based on how good their revision was, right? So I don't feel like it's that much of a difficulty. Where I have the problem is how you approach the exams in the first place, okay? Because for me, a lot of exams, think about it, exams, no one looks forward to exams. They are just this stressful end of year activity that leads someone to either success or failure. Like pass this end of year exam, or you're a failure or you're a success. You failed or you've succeeded. And I have a big problem with that in the sense of, number one, that exam may not qualify you to do anything. Like think about all the exams you've ever taken in your life. Like how did that make you a better person? How did it make you qualified so that, oh, I can now solve this problem for someone. I can now add value, right? How many exams have you taken in your life where it stressed you out, kept you up all night, you put in so many hours to do it, you do the exam, and then afterwards, no difference. You've added no extra value to the world. You just went through a stressful few months and you got nothing from it, except, okay, you got a nice grade, but what did that grade lead to? What does that mean? Does that mean you can solve a problem now? Does that mean you can get paid now? What does it mean? That's the problem with exams, is that it just sets you up to just cram knowledge in your head, okay? And what exams should be doing is testing something, so that testing you to see if you can solve a problem, essentially, right? It shouldn't be based on just collecting all this knowledge and I'm just going to try and dump it on this page and it's going to make no difference to anyone whatsoever. And too many exams are like that. And obviously I'm generalizing here. It's going to be dependent on the subject and what the outcome of that subject is and what you want to do with your life. But I just feel like so many subjects, they're not tied to any outcome. That's the problem. You're just doing this exam, you're getting stressed out, and then no consequence except a grade, and then you're going to feel like a success or failure, and obviously that has a big impact. But in terms of you making an impact in the world, it just makes no difference, all right? And I think exams need to change. Exams should be more experiential. It should be more of an experience. It should be more practical, right? Because if you're doing something practical, that's proving that you can do something, right? It's proving that you can solve a problem, all right? And too many exams are just theoretical. It's just you putting words on the page and it just makes no difference. So that's my big issue with how people approach exams, and also the timing. It's all like end of year, right? It should lead up to the end of year. You should be doing so many incremental mock-ups of that exam, mock tests, mock trials, and failing consistently during the year, so that by the time you get to the end of the year, you're just going to ace it easily because you failed so much during the year. So the setup is wrong. The setup is all wrong, and they should just change how they do exams. Allow the people that need it extra time. That's not a problem, but let's rethink how we go about doing exams.